Welcome back. Today we're diving deep into a crucial sales skill that can set you apart from your competition: internalizing scripts. Not just memorizing them, but truly making them a part of your conversation DNA. So grab a notepad and let's get started. I'm Amanda Purnell, coach with GloverU, and I make content on leadership, sales skills, and work-life balance. If you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on tips to elevate your real estate game. First things first, why is internalizing scripts so important? Think of your favorite actor in a movie. They don't just recite lines, they embody the character. They know the backstory, motivations, and emotions. In sales, you need to do the same with your scripts. It's not just enough to memorize the words and deliver them robotically. You need to understand the intention behind every line. So that way you can adapt and flow naturally in any conversation. When you internalize your scripts, you're not caught off guard by objections or curveballs because you're not clinging to a rigid line. Instead, you're fluid, you're confident, and most importantly, you're authentic. You're engaged in a conversation, not a monologue. That makes your clients feel heard and understood, which is a game changer in building trust and closing deals. One of the biggest advantages of internalizing scripts is that it frees you up to actively listen rather than just listening to respond. When you're not focused on what line comes next, you can truly tune in to what the other person is saying, picking up on their needs, their concerns, and emotions. This shift allows you to respond more thoughtfully and tailor your conversation to better address your client's specific situation. It's the difference between sounding scripted and sounding like you're genuinely engaged in the moment. Clients can sense this authenticity, and it makes all the difference in building rapport and trust. Now let's talk about how to get there. The first step is to break your script down into small, digestible sections. If you try to swallow the whole thing at once, you'll likely choke, figuratively of course. Instead, take one bite at a time. Start with the introduction or the first couple of lines. Write them out by hand. There's something powerful about the act of writing. It helps you connect with the words on a much deeper level. And then, once you've written it out, chant it. Yes, I said chant it. Say it out loud over and over again, in different tones and speeds. This might feel awkward at first, but repetition is the mother of mastery. The key here is consistency. Repetition not only solidifies the words in your memory, but also helps you discover your own natural rhythm and tone. You're not trying to sound like anyone else. You're finding your own voice within the script. So start with one section, then move slowly to the next. Slowly you'll add on more and more sections, repeating the process until you've internalized the entire script. The next step is role playing. This is where the magic happens. Find a role play partner, someone who can give you constructive feedback and challenge you. Role playing allows you to take those lines you've written and chanted and put them into real world context. It's like rehearsing for the big game. You wouldn't want to show up without practicing, would you? And role-playing isn't just about going through the motions. Here are a few tips to make your role-play sessions more effective. First, treat role-playing as seriously as you would treat a real client meeting. Dress the part, set the scene, and fully engage. Second, focus on common scenarios and objections you encounter in your business. The more specific you are, the better you'll be prepared. Third, use a variety of partners if possible. Different partners will bring different perspectives and challenge you in unique ways, keeping you on your toes. And lastly, don't be afraid to mess up. This is your practice round, where mistakes are not only okay, but encouraged because they lead to growth. Role-playing should be a daily habit, even if it's just for 15 minutes. This repetition helps you internalize the script beyond just words. It trains your responses, body language, and listening skills. Remember, internalizing isn't just what you say, but how you say it. Are you maintaining eye contact? Is your tone conveying confidence and empathy? These are all critical elements that come to life in real role-playing sessions. Plus, when you've internalized your scripts, you'll be able to fully be present in these role-play scenarios, honing in on your ability to actively listen. It's not about rushing to the next line. It's all about letting the conversation flow naturally based on what you're hearing from the other person. Keep your sessions dynamic by incorporating different scenarios and objections. The more you simulate the unpredictability of real conversations, the better prepared you'll be. Remember, this isn't about getting it perfect. It's about getting it internalized. And in time, your responses will become second nature. Lastly, let's talk about the power of small daily habits. Internalizing scripts isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous process. Set aside time every day to work on this. Consistency is your best friend here. Whether it's writing out a section, chanting it, or role-playing, commit to doing a little bit each day. Create a routine that works for you. Maybe you start your mornings with 10 minutes of script practice as you start your morning routine. And maybe you end your day with a quick role play session. Whatever it is, make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Prioritizing this practice is an investment in your success. Internalizing scripts is about building a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. By breaking down the scripts into small sections, writing them out, chanting them, and role-playing them daily, you're setting yourself up for success. Remember, this isn't about memorizing words on a page. It's about mastering the art of conversation. And when you truly internalize your scripts, you free yourself to be a better listener, more adaptable, and ultimately more effective in your sales conversations. So start small, stay consistent, and before you know it, you'll be handling objections and guiding conversations with ease and confidence. You've got this. If you found this video helpful, make sure you check out my previous videos on circle prospecting for even more tips on boosting your sales skills. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and share this with anyone who could use a little extra help internalizing their scripts.